Hey, it's Greg from His Dolls, and today we're going to be looking at Shadow High Costume Ball's Demi Batista.
All my life I've been trying to be me.
Okay, so yeah, like I just said, we are looking at Demi Batista from Shadow High's Costume Ball, and I'm starting this with like a quick disclaimer. I know I say it basically in every Shadow High doll I open up. I'm not a big Shadow High collector. I am a much bigger fan of Rainbow High, the main line. The fantasy skins, I think they're pretty cool, but they're not a focus of mine. But recently, my Walmart clearance has a huge clearance on all Shadow High, and well, not all of Shadow High, but a lot of Shadow High, including the costume ball. They had this Demi and a bunch of others for $15, and then they had Violet from Costume Ball for $15 too. And I was so close. I was like, okay, I have to get one of them. Like for $15, and they originally retail at $40. I was like, that's a steal. I have to get one of them. I might still go back for Violet, honestly, but I ended up deciding to get Demi. I actually ended up buying two Demis. I got one for myself, and I sent the other one to my doll friend, Alex Rose. You have to check out her channel. I'll have it linked somewhere. They're really cool, really good content. I really enjoy it. But we're here to talk about Demi Batista. So I originally wasn't going to get any of the Shadow High Costume Ball dolls, except for I was actually debating getting Eliza for, I really liked her wings and I liked her cage skirt. Still might end up getting her. And to be honest, if she had been the one there on sale, I probably would have got her instead of Eliza. But I ended up getting Eliza, who is kind of like a lot of people's favorite from the Costume Ball line, or at least their favorite Shadow High doll, and Lola. I know Lola is really popular as well. But she's really beautiful, so let's start by looking at this art. I think her art's nice. Not as nice. I still have it because I am a bit of a hoarder. But I have Bella's box right here. I keep it over here to the side. I still think Bella's art like destroys Eliza's. Like, this is again the best art from Costume Ball ever. Like, best art from Rainbow High that they've ever done. I'm obsessed with this Bella art. But yeah, I think her art is nice. But it's not as much of a serve. I think the doll is prettier than the art in this case. We have Shadow High Costume Ball, and then up here we have the Rainbow Vision. Meet her in Rainbow Vision. She was in one episode where they're doing like the Costume Ball challenge. It was the worst episode of Rainbow High, the series that has been done. We have Special Edition and Rainbow High. We have the glitch thing that we see often with Shadow High. Then back here we have Lola, Eliza, and Demi. So really cute. I still think I prefer Rainbow High over the Shadow High as far as Costume Ball. But like when it comes to the outfits, Shadow High might have won. But Bella is my favorite from Costume Ball overall. Like, she is the winner. But if we're going off of teams, Shadow High might have been the stronger team. So it says, the Rainbow Vision Costume Ball is nearly as fierce as the competition itself. Which school are you rooting for? So, oh, and then this has a sticker at the top. It says, look, it says Rainbow High Fall Theme BA, and then a bunch of numbers. All of the Demis there had this. I don't know what it means, but they were all the same code. It's interesting. So, they Velcro here on the side and then open up. And here we have the Demi displayed with this like holographic beading coming down. You can see the Shadow High invitation down there. Up here it says, let your true colors shine. And over here we have a little blurb about Demi, so I'll read that real quick. It says, let me see if I can get her in frame while looking at it. Okay, there we go. Demi Batista studies film, and her look celebrates her favorite black and white vampire movies. She thinks the Rainbow Vision Costume Ball can use a little fright before the big night. So it's pretty cool. Obviously, kind of like referencing like a Dracula vibe. The dark colored vampire. I'm just gonna open her here because it's one outfit. It's pretty easy. Where's my scissors? Oh, they're right over here. So I think this doll, I know a lot of people have drawn parallels to Monster High from this doll, which is understandable. Like, Monster High was getting big at this point. They were coming back. And then all of a sudden, Rainbow High comes out with a fantasy-colored Shadow High doll that was a vampire. And if I'm honest, she does look like, okay, I'm not big into, I don't know like all the lore of Monster High, but due to a lot of people I like to follow, they share a lot of Monster High stuff. I do know a bit of it, and she kind of gives me Elizabeth vibes. Again, I don't know like Elizabeth's story or anything like that, but like color story wise, dark purplish maroon vampire with like black colored accents, I can see it. Also, I should explain why I bought this doll. I haven't even touched on that. I got her because of her clothes. Her clothes are incredible, like so good. It's the same story with Violet, but I already have a Violet, and I was intending to sell this Demi after I opened her, but I'm not gonna lie to you, she's kind of beautiful and enchanting. I'm kind of obsessed with her. Like, okay, I don't know. I think because she's like a Halloween line doll, I find it easier to be like, oh, she's costuming as a vampire, and I'm like more for it. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but I don't feel as like, but I don't want to say bothered, because I'm never really bothered by the fantasy skin colors, but I'm just not as excited as I am about Rainbow High. But like, for some reason, this doll is, I don't know, I kind of love her. Like, but her pieces were the reason I got her in the first place, and the rest, the doll herself, I never felt it. Like, I've seen her in store multiple times and everything, but now that I have her in hand, I don't know. It's like, am I gonna keep her? I might keep her. Sorry, I don't have this on screen. I'm like cutting her, her gloves are like attached to the cape, so I'm trying to be really careful because I don't want to tear this shirt, because this shirt is super nice. Also, I've already released her ponytails. No gel, like none whatsoever. That's amazing. Please bring that. Actually, I don't know, like bring it back if you're not putting it into a specific style. Like, for example, speaking on that, there's only one doll in my entire collection that I have not washed the hair of, and other than Series 3. Series 3, you didn't need to wash the hair, but like out of a doll's hair that was gelled, actually two, because one's behind me. One is Lila Yamamoto. I never washed her hair. But the other one is Aisha, because her ponytail was styled so well. I was like, I don't need to wash it. So if you're going to do a good job with it and it can stay that way, then that's great. Gel the hair, sure. But if it's just gel thrown in there to keep it in place, it's just ridiculous to me. So I picked her up. I don't know if you can see, but she has a lot of static going on at the moment. But her hair is so soft. I also picked the prettiest Demi I saw, because I was like, I plan to resell her. I don't want to sell one that has like wonky eye makeup or anything like that. But now I might keep it for myself, just because like, look at her. Her bangs could use, actually her bangs aren't even bad. Like, she definitely has some stray hairs that need to be sorted. They're not even showing back much on camera, but like in person, she has a lot of stray hair stuff going on. So like, I would have to sort that out. But she is so, I don't know, just so interesting and beautiful. And again, not a Shadow High collector, but she's kind of doing it for me. That's one thing though that Shadow High never fails on. Again, it's personal taste for like the reason I'm not a big Shadow High collector, but their fashion always kills. Like, there are very few Shadow High dolls where I'm like, that fashion isn't doing it. Like, typically, if it's fashion based, like, Shadow High is gonna serve. So I'm gonna just sit her here for a second while I get the rest of her accessories. You can just chill right there in front of the mini version of myself. But Costume Ball, $15 for Costume Ball is an amazing price. Like, I'm so excited about it. But imagine if they had come out closer to that price. Like, I think Costume Ball would have been one of the most popular lines last year. Like, they were still really cool and exciting, and Costume Ball Bella is one of my favorite dolls I got last year. This is her little invitation. It just says Shadow High, you're invited. Then it has a QR code that says scan for what? A unique Shadow High experience. And I think it just takes you to the webpage where they show you the episode that it came on. That's what I think it was when I did the Costume Ball Bella review. Which, by the way, feel free to check out that video. It's here on my channel as well. Then we have this purple. Also, her color purple seems great. Oh, I just noticed her background is like the Rainbow Vision. It's like a sound stage or performance stage. And we got her stand, so I'm gonna just put her together. So I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a really short video because I don't need to wash her hair. There's no gel. She's only got one outfit, so I'm probably gonna display her in that. Oh wait, I forgot the actual hip clip parts. That's still back here. In this little plastic bag. Get that out. Stick it on. All right. Okay, so I've cleaned her up a bit, so let's take a look. She is such a beautiful doll, and I cannot tell you how much of a steal I think she is at $15. Like, just straight from the get-go. Like, for $15, I'm so happy with my purchase. So, let's go ahead, look up close. She has this very kind of like purple with like a maroon and this kind of like magenta-y pink, very similar to Emmy's hair color actually. All these different like shades of kind of like purple and mauve. Is mauve? I don't think mauve. It's like purple and maroons mixed together. It's really pretty, very reminiscent of Emmy's hair, but like a darker blend in it because it has this darker color in it right here that I know Emmy does not have in her hair. It's super soft and silky. It feels really nice even on the ends. No gel whatsoever in any part of her hair, not even in her bangs. Her bangs are put into this like triangle shape. They're pretty nice. I think it's probably a good idea. I might end up gelling them, but it's pretty cool. And what I like is that the V on her bangs are a little choppy. Like it's like they put a point over here. But I might just even it out and give her like straight bangs across. Or maybe like it'll be a slight micro bang look. But it's definitely a lot of different stuff. Like you can even see this hair right here. So the bangs are a little messy, and she is one of the ones that had neater bangs from the ones I saw. There was a lot of variety in like bang choppiness and everything. So with Demi, you probably need like to be prepared to do some cleaning up yourself on her, unfortunately. Then she has these cute little like faux latex bows in the shapes of bats, and one says S, the other one says H. That's the only difference. They're the same, and they're on these like black rubber bands. The clear rubber bands are just like what's holding her hair, but then the bows are on with the black rubber bands. So that's super cute. Then she has these earrings. It's like the Versace angel head with a clothespin on it. Then we can move into her face, and she has such a unique face. So for starters, she has like this pink base with like a purpley, like, I don't know, it's like pink and then a purple coat on top, and it's a little bit of a shine on it, which is really nice. And her lips, there's a lot of variety, whether it has more pink or it has more purple on it. Then her eye makeup is so interesting. She has this graphic black liner at the bottom and top, and she has little eyelashes drawn here. And then she has this white graphic liner and then white eyelashes with these like very muted blue to purple eyes. And then her eyebrows, oh, the eyebrows on mine are a little off, aren't they? Like, I feel like this one's kind of down and this one's kind of up. But that's okay. She's got bangs. They go from, like, a purple to a black. I guess that's one down thing about her having the longer bangs is you cannot tell what's going on with the eyebrows. But I plan on keeping the bangs on so the eyebrows will be covered. for the most part. I don't know. I still might trim up her bangs a little bit just because they're not exactly what I want. Because you see how the point's over here, and it should be like in the middle, and I don't think I can get it to adjust that way. Anyways, so that's her face. Oh, and then she's got like this kind of orangey red blush. Now we get into her outfit, and this is really where she starts to like come alive with detail. First off, we have this ruffled collar with a black ribbon bow, and this is a removable piece. So it's its own separate piece. It detaches, it has Velcro underneath right where the bow is. Super cute. Then we have this cloak. And the cloak on the inside is lined with this like holographic kind of color look, but then the designs are kind of like, I don't know, it's like bats and filigree. Like, I don't know how well you can see the bats, but it's a bunch of bats and filigree going on. It's really pretty. It looks really fancy. And then the outside is like this velvety material, but then there's like this silver embroidery around the entire edge. And in the corners, it has a SH, and it's just so pretty. And they come up to a zipper at the shoulder. It's a faux zipper. That's where her arms come out. Same on both sides. And then I believe, okay, so yeah, it opens and closes here. So we can actually remove it here. And let's see if I can show off the bat a bit clearer. So there you go. You can see the bat pretty well there. But this is a really cool piece. And I feel like if you wanted it to be, it kind of could be reversible. I don't know that you want to do that, but I don't know. It's kind of an option, right? I'm going to try that on her real quick. Yeah, so technically you could display her this way, where she has this on the outside and like the velvet look on the inside. And she still has, they still have the zipper details on this side. It's just you don't have the pull on the end. Honestly, this is kind of cute too. I'm not going to lie. Like, I still like this as well. Anyways, let's get her cloak back off. So now I think this right here is such a cute look on its own without the other two. But anyways, she has this really cute dress. It Velcros in the back. Looks like the Velcro's working overtime, but not doing too well. The belt, is that another separate piece? The belt is another separate piece. It's like the faux leather and it has SH. I feel like she's got the most pieces out of any of the, more than Bella at least, for sure. It's super pretty purple dress here. It's like black with like this purple. It kind of reminds me of the texture that's on bandanas. I don't know if, I don't know what the term is for that. But it kind of has that look, but it has a bit of a shimmer to it. Then up here, it has some straps that go over the shoulder. Really cute. Oh, and then these silver buttons. And then underneath, she has another shirt. So I'm going to take off the dress real quick. Okay, so here is Demi without the dress on. And one thing I do want to say is I see some staining right there. It's very minor, but I think with any of the Rainbow High dolls with dark clothing, that's something you run the risk of, unfortunately. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't know if it would be able to be removed with acetone or not, but I do want to point out she does have staining. And it looks like she has some on her back too right there. But here she has this like peasant top, which is amazing. It is so beautiful. It has like these open... like it's like gathered, but still could fit over the hand easily. You don't have to take her hand to take it off. So beautiful, and like a sweetheart neckline. I love this piece. This is one of the two pieces remaining on her, the main reasons I wanted her. It's just a beautiful, beautiful. And then we get into these boots, which are like the moment, like these are stunning. Incredible. They have like this oil slick color to them, which you can see right there. like faux latex with a faux zipper. Like this is like printed on zipper. Then super high heels, and then at the top we have like this black tulle lacing, or black frill edging. I don't know. It is incredible. It is so good. She is so stunning. What an incredible doll. Like, just the amount of stuff she comes with, how she looks, and everything. I still don't know if I'm going to be selling my Eliza or not. I'm unsure because I don't really have anywhere to display her, but I've also been in this like Halloween mindset for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, it is currently the end of March, and I'm sitting over here just thinking about like, oh my gosh, Halloween. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. She's kind of speaking to me, so I might end up keeping her. Let me switch her around to how I display her, and then we can kind of close this out. Okay, so after messing around with Demi a bit, this is why I decided I would be how I would display her. All I did was take off the cape, and then I left on the rest of the pieces. I think it's so cute, like a nice little dark academia. Oh, such a nice dark academia vibe. It's super pretty. I cannot get over like this doll at $15. I feel like was a total steal. She's so good. And it has me just thinking I need to go back and get Violet because all the dolls at Costume Ball are amazing quality. I don't think they're $40 quality, but they are amazing. But at $15, I feel like they're a steal. $40 too much, $15 a steal. So I feel like I need to go back and get Violet. But yeah, that's kind of it for Demi. Let me know what you think about Demi. Do you think I should keep her? Because I keep going back and forth on it. I do not know if I'm going to keep her or not. Her pieces, for sure. You will see these pieces like moving all around my collection probably. But as far as Demi, I don't know if I want to keep her. But she is so beautiful. But like, I don't really collect Shadow High. But also like, she's so stunning and I'd hate to let go of her and then want to get her again. Because I doubt I will be able to get her again for $15. So let me know what you all think. And oh, do you think I should get Violet too? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my channel and its content. Down below you can find my Instagram. That's where I post photos of my collection and the dolls in my collection. And I guess that's it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.